So we're out here in Marana. Hot day, but I got to get off the couch. I'm in a slump. So we're going to test out the Suzuki DRZ250 after it's been, well, I had a little incident at a couple races ago where I hit some rocks and it took out an oil drain plug, not the main oil drain plug, but it took out a oil drain plug. It's, anyways, towards the side of the motor. So it kind of lost power and overheated a bit due to lack of oil. So there was no metal flakies or sparklies in the oil, so we're going to take it and just ride it around a bit out here. I'm not even going to get geared up, I'm just going to ride it. Got the puppies out here. At my staging area, right here in the, I don't know, people who know. So somebody took and looks like they buried their pet right at my staging area. That's not cool, but anyways, here's what it is. Who knows if they buried something there or not? It's kind of creepy, but we're gonna ride just the turn track in case I break a leg or something. Somebody will be able to find me. All right, so started right up. I don't know if I got the gas on or off. I don't remember on this bike how it's orientated. It's super hard to turn that pet off. I have to wear goggles because Beth always roosts me, kicks dirt in my face. This is Diesel. He doesn't know what's going on. He don't know about chasing dirt bikes yet. Okay, so that's off. Now we know. Almost taught her a lesson. She's a slow learner, by the way. She's already been taught that lesson once. Anyways, it's about 102 degrees out, something like that. And I was thinking, dude, you know, it's like 102 other places. They're doing stuff outside. Maybe I should get out, do stuff out here. And then I was thinking, well, man, it's like Arizona is got like a different heat, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the sun, maybe it's, but like right now it's like 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So the sun is pretty low, so it's not too bad. But I'll tell you what, when the sun is right above you, it's 105 or 106 or even just 100 degrees out. Like, holy crap. Like, one thing I noticed, I was watching some mechanic shows, you know, whatever, that these guys are working on cars and stuff outside. And he's like, oh man, it's like 102 or 101 out. And I'm like, dude, that's got to be a different kind of 101 or 102. Because
here in Tucson, if it's 101, 102, and you're in the sun during the day, you ain't touching nothing that's metallic. Okay, you touch something that's metal without gloves on or something, you're burning yourself. Like, and here these guys are, like, sitting on the dirt, you know. People that are from Arizona here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You ain't sitting on the dirt, okay, when it's 102 or 105 or 110. You're just not doing it. It's so freaking hot. Maybe if you're wearing jeans, like thick jeans or something like that, it'd be okay. But holy crap, you know, I try to work on stuff outside, and I just burn the piss out of myself. Touching on metal stuff, touching on, like, damn. And see, even the dogs, they don't want to play anymore. And yeah, they got water, they got plenty of water. Got the water right next to the pet cemetery that somebody put there. So, and I have the AC going in the van. So if they want AC, they can just jump in the van. Got the door open with the AC going. Maybe we should try it this direction. Have I gone this direction before? Alright, so this is the turn track out here where I am. I'm on the mighty DRZ250z. That thing is running brilliant. I think we got away with it. So I was going to order new tires for this thing. You know, I got it for sale, and I just didn't feel comfortable selling it. So I haven't been aggressively selling it. I've had a couple people call and talk to me and buy and look at it. Who knows if they really did. But I didn't really push it very hard just because I wasn't 100% sure how the engine would be. But the engine is running just like it always has. So it's doing great. So running them out of oil isn't that big of a deal, I guess. I mean, so here's what happens, right? So here's what's going to happen. And it didn't run completely out of oil. So I'm riding it basically like this. Nothing too much. And then she starts to slowing on down. It's like losing power. And I'm just like, okay, so I stop and it shuts down. I look down and there's a big old puddle of oil underneath the bike. So it had to have just started because, like, when you pull that drain plug, I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a little bit, but you pull that drain plug, the oil, like, is pumping out. Like, it don't just drip out, it pumps out. So it couldn't have been that long. So just what happened is I hit a rock and it spun that plug loose. And then riding it, it eventually vibrated loose and fell off on the road. Because I was on a forest road. So that's what happened, is it came out, and I'm thinking it came out probably 200 feet or so before the engine stopped. Because what happens when the engine heats up, everything starts expanding. So your bearings and everything, they get a little bigger. And then the clearances get tight. And then they start doing friction stuff, slowing on down. Stuff like that. So anyways, started losing power and stopped. I'm not going to fight with it. I'm not going to try and push it and get to stop. So I was thinking, oh crap, I'm going to have to rebuild this engine. But not that bad. And yeah, should I be wearing boots? Yes. But it's so freaking hot today, and I just don't want to be dealing with it. I don't want to have to get all geared up. I'm on a trail bike that's pretty forgiving, so I think I'll be okay. But for those of you worried about my physical being, appreciate it. But yeah, so right now I think we're in second gear, just putzing around this course. But yeah, these tires are old and dry rotted, and I beat the crap out of them at CampWood. So the back tire is pretty much gone. So I already got the tires in my shopping cart with all my Rocky Mountain bucks from Fantasy motocross, which I really sucked at this year. But anyways, I'm thinking we'll go ahead and order up those new tires. I need a new back tire for the KTM 350. The tire I got on that thing is probably 8 years old. They don't even make that tire anymore. It's Sonoida Desert or something like that. It's got the weird funky like zigzag pattern for the knobbies. But yeah, it's an old tire and it's cracking, falling apart. That's why I don't like taking that 350 out, but I love the 350. It's got a great motor. And I don't know if it's been modified or what. I mean, it's got different valves in it, so they're not stock valves. You know, from when I rebuilt it. I didn't put the valves in, but they look great. So anyways, that bike's just got a lot of power. It really does good. But it does have like, I don't know what it is, but it's got like, let's see what these boys are up to. Yeah, so this thing is doing great. Maybe we'll do a little 11 mile. I'll put these guys in the van. Anyways, this bike is running good. So like I promised, I would tell you where. So right here, this plug right here, and this plug that I got is just, it's a generic Suzuki plug. Yeah, we're good on the oil. That's all it said. So I bought it from Revzilla, I think. Revzilla, one of those. And it just said Suzuki plug. That's it. So I emailed them and asked them, and they never responded. So I'm just like, well, it's $5 or $6 or whatever it was. So I just went ahead and got it, and it fit. So, bam. But yeah, this is the part. I hit this thing. I cracked it, so I got to weld that, and it, you know, so the rock must have hit that. But yeah, you look at these tires, and I mean, they're chunking out, and they're just old. So, you know, if I'm gonna sell it, I'll put new tires on it, clean it up a little more, you know. Holy crap, she was fast. All right. See how cold it is in here. But this heat's beating on the front. Oh, she's pretty chill back there. Are you going back there too? I'll crack the window just for sakes. This freaking dead dog, he's got no athletic ability whatsoever. And I gotta pick his ass up. And he's 160 pounds. I'm just gonna leave all my shit out. I don't think anyone's gonna steal anything. Maybe I'll put it in. Alright, I'm gonna go do 11 mile, just real nice and easy. Maybe not the whole thing. Or maybe I'll do Kelly Loop. Yeah, I'll do Kelly Loop. You guys see 11 mile all the time. Anyways, my dogs are in the van. AC's on. I should turn the van around, to be honest. What do we got this AC set at? 62, full blast. Yeah, they're good. But yeah, that's a pretty good AC unit. The only thing I don't like about it is the plastic base, so I'm not sure how good it's going to be in the future. But as far as coolness, it cools it down. It's not the best, but I mean, it doesn't make that thing a refrigerator, but it cools it down comfortably, and it's quiet. So it does what you want it to do. Like, you want to, it turns the back wheel, right? That's its job. So yeah, there you go. And the funny thing, like, I'm using the clutch. There's no reason for me to use the clutch. Like, it doesn't need the clutch. Like, it's just not a habit. Like, I don't think this engine's gonna die. You'd have to, like, hit a tree or something. Well, no cheater lines. Well, somebody's cutting through here trying to, I don't know, trying to get some kind of time or something. I don't know why they're... Yeah, someone's ripping through here, trying to cut the course and stuff like that. Whatever they need to do, it's all good. You gotta cut the course, you gotta cut the course, right? Not everybody has natural ability. You know, some people can't ride the whoops as like efficiently as I am. Like, look at them, you're just blazing through these things. Like, they're not even there. That'd be so fast. Probably a big old roost of sand behind me there. I ain't gonna look back because racers never look back, but I'm telling you. But yeah, these front brakes are real easy to pull, so that when I hit a bush or something, it just throws these powerful binders on. Not to throw you off. But yeah, I didn't even take any water. What was I thinking? What if I crash out here? Nobody will know. Everybody will assume that I'm on 11 mile. Nobody would ever be thinking about looking on Kelly for me. But yeah, we're probably not going to set a record on this one, but that's alright. I actually didn't even bring my phone. Oh, I do have my phone. But I didn't start Strava, so I don't know how our time's going to be. but I'm going to guess it's going to be around 34 minutes. So, and now I'm in third gear, maybe fourth, I don't know. That's one thing about this bike. Every gear feels pretty much the same. But I do like it. I honestly do like this bike. Even though it is very much too small for me. But I do okay on it. It's not horrible. Burned it out of that corner. Probably couldn't tell. Ripping it. Vegan style. Ripping it. Calm down. I'm not even getting hot yet. So it's about, I don't know, 6 o'clock. I don't know what. I think the weather was like, when I looked at my phone, it was supposed to be like 102 or 103. I don't know. But it don't feel that bad. I think it's because there's like a little bit of a breeze. Yeah, we had some rain like a week ago, I think. Revving this thing out. Ooh, she's screaming. Yeah. I mean, the last couple of days I've been lazy. Really lazy, I ain't gonna lie. That's just, so I really need to get this ride in. Got something in my mouth. I don't know if that was a bug or a branch. Probably a branch because everything's dead out here. These are the bugs. Wet dirt. Or just shiny, I don't know. No, this has got a diesel. It's actually a gasoline bike. does have the power of the Peterbilt, 1965 Peterbilt. The Peterbilt. But yeah, like I was really sick for like a month. I had a little bit of pneumonias or something. Yeah, I couldn't even ride. I tried riding, I couldn't ride. Even last week I came out here and I couldn't even do 11 miles. I did like half of 11 mile at speed, or probably 85%, and I just couldn't breathe. So today, I mean, I'm not pushing it or going hard, but I feel good. No issues. Wish I would have brought some water. But other than that, feeling pretty good. Yeah, just see the plow hammering through those sand corners. Don't get in this boy's way. Oh, wow. I'm not through at all. Hear that roar. Power of this beast. Almost right. Pretty scary. Alright, we did a toe max through that one. If there was a KTM on the inside, I would have passed him for sure on the outside. Remember, we're at flip-flops. Not going to flip-flops. They're the Skechers slip-ons. Happens to be my favorite shoe right now. Not that I have a lot, but my last Skechers are not as good as these Skechers. Of course, I got myself a size bigger than I normally wear. Not compensating for anything, but just happen to get a bigger size. And they just would fall off and slip off, and it's not like even very comfortable. These fit pretty good. And they're stylish. So it's what all the cool kids are wearing right now, I think. So anybody who knows I try to stay up with all the trends and try to look as fly as I possibly can. You know, for the ladies. And by ladies, I mean the dirt bikes in my garage. And my bed. Big bed. She's pretty particular about my choice of clothing. The sun is pretty bright coming from behind me. It's like I can't really Maybe it's my clear lenses, I don't know. My cataracts. But some of the texture in this trail I can't really make out. Like there's no shadows. I mean, even though there is, like at some angles, you can't tell what's going on really. Damn, did you see that wheelie? Whoa, that was like a foot off the ground. Ooh. I gotta take it easy. You don't pull quite as hard as the 450 Suzuki, but no, I can't. It's not going to scare you, no matter what. And the wheelies are, I don't know. You kind of have to be going over the whoops to get really out of this thing, or jump the clutch really hard. Which we baby this thing. It's plastic. This thing is a diamond in the rough. You don't see these very often. It's a highly sought after gem of a motorcycle. The Suzuki DRZ250. And those who know. This thing's got adjustable suspension. That's something that the Hondas don't have that. I don't think the Kawasaki's have that. Is it good adjustable suspension? Well, I mean, that's debatable. But it's right now it's keeping my tires off the ground. And what is the job of suspension? To keep your tires on the ground. This is basically A-kit stuff. So I would say, yeah, this suspension is great. Of course, that's going to be dependent on your speed. So, but luckily, this motor is not going to get you into trouble that you take you places you don't want to go. This motor is well aware of what it is. Wet dirt again? So when you're in second gear, it just revs out quicker. You don't have any more horsepower. So you might as well just keep it in third or fourth, I think. Or you keep on trucking. If the terrain calls for it. Man, this thing with brand new tires would be a weapon. The if I didn't have to shoot the races, dude, I would definitely take this thing. Probably race 50 plus open. School those boys. Just teach them what's up. I mean, I might not get the whole shot, but dude, I'll just be picking them off. Like shooting fish in the barrel. I would never do that. That'd be cool. But just saying. Yeah, this thing is good. %. We're almost done. Coming into the finish line. Yeah, see what I mean? Those hills, you can't see the ruts because the sun is shining right into the ruts. But that's okay. I kind of got it down her eyes. Oh, yeah, just hit the rock. The suspension will be fine. They get suspension. Keep the tires on the ground. This is probably the same stuff that Ken Roxy was running. Same kit. Power move. Yeah. I mean, these are conventional forks, so they look a little different on the outside, but they probably got all the same stuff in the middle, you know, on the inside. I'm not an expert, but the way these feel, I would definitely say probably factory stuff. I mean, they're Showas, so it's going to be factory Showa big kit. None of this cheap WP cone valve stuff made in Japan, or made in China. Sorry about that. Yeah, this stuff is all heat treated and everything. Ninjas in Japan, in the same factories where they're making their swords. Like nothing but a. Alright, check out the puppies. Make sure they're still alive. Here we go. Finish line. Oh man, you see how flat that whip was? off the ground, that's going to be badass. Probably make a head shake on the way down. Ooh, let's see if we can pull it. Anyhow, that's enough playing around today, I think. Yeah, that's sitting on the windshield, so she can't be that hot. Man. She's a beast. Yeah. That's the real deal right there.